So hello everyone, I hope you are in good health and your preparation is going very good. So with this regard, we will today discuss the Aimcat 2304 analysis. From now onwards, uh, we will do every analysis, but we will try to complete the analysis under 10 minutes. The reason is not to waste so much of time on YouTube videos. So I will try to provide every analysis under 20 minutes with the timer on. So let's discuss the Aimcat 2304. The thing is simple. We will go section by section. We will discuss the bare minimum, and we will then turn to the overall score. Right. So we have 10 minutes. So let's start. So Aimcat 2304. First we will discuss the verbal section. As usual, there were four RCs and the VAs 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rest is VA. The first RC was on the post-industrialization concept, then utopian society, and then there were two other RCs. So what the main thing in this analysis, in this VRC is found that it is on the higher difficulty level as compared to the previous simcats, obviously, because the option choices were confusing and the questions were framed in such a manner that you might end up having two options and you might end up having difficulty in choosing one from those two options. So that was the, I think, basic mindset while creating such type of questions and options. Also this post-industrialization passage is hard to read. I felt utopian was the moderate one, but there was one other passage where the passage was not very hard to read, but the main idea is something which you found missing in that RC. I can't recall what was that RC. VA was on the normal side. VA was normal, nothing new. The parajumbles PS. In one or two PS, I found difficulty in choosing the right option choice, but overall it was normal. The PJs were not at all difficult. The odd one out seems easy at the time of doing the examination. I'm not comparing the scenario during the examination with your marks or something like that. So this was the quite normal, and this VRC is, I would say, the CAT level. But what happens in the CAT, if I talk from the viewpoint of CAT, that in CAT you have a lot of clarity in choosing the answer choices. If you go to the past papers, you will feel that except 2 to 3 questions, all the questions were very clear in their answers, in their approaches. So yeah, CAT VRC is something where there is no scope of doubt. But ठीक है, in this VRC I would suggest कि 23 plus is the bare minimum. I really don't know, but 23 plus is something you should target of. Now we'll come to the DLR. There were two 6 question set, two 4 question set. One 6 question set was about the attributes. This is the metric set. The other is about the raw materials. Now if I come to the 4 question set, the one is for the Venn diagram, and the other is the puzzle where people are sitting like this. So the first choice would be obviously the Venn one. We have strong area in the Venn, and it was a simple thing and first thing to do. After that you will see that puzzle thing was the very new, and if you start doing that you might end up wasting the time and not completing it. So second choice should be either this one or this one, because the raw material set seemed very lengthy, very calculative, and if you approach the questions were not direct, straightforward. They were asking you to the minimum or something like that. So I found the raw material set to be very lengthy, to be very out of box when compared to the rest of the 3 sets. So this could be the fourth choice. And any, I would say, if I talk about the majority, 20 plus marks would be the bare minimum, because I know a lot of people who must be puzzling between this. They might have completed this set, but after that there would be no choice to do any set for them. So 20 plus is very very good score in this Aimcat. Okay, so now we will do the analysis of the QA. For those of you who are saying that the QA of the Aimcat are very irrelevant, this is the perfect QA which you can totally, like exact copy of this can be expected in the CAT. This was not at all difficult, this was not at all irrelevant, this was very relevant, and the difficulty level is also according to the CAT. See, some people are saying that it was the easy QA or something. If it is easy, then you must score very high in this examination. But if you are saying it is easy and you are scoring in 30s range, then that means you are very very pure at the QA. Okay, so this QA is not at all easy for those who scored in the 30s range. This is the good QA, CAT QA. Every question was a different, though there were 1 to 2 questions that you feel that were out of context, but that tests your knowledge skills. Like there were one question of, ऐसा क्वेश्चन था ना, एक नंबर ऑफ एक्सेस वे लेस देन, तो ये वाला हो गया, ठीक है. फिर देर वर ह्यूमिडिटी और टेम्परेचर वाला था, तो तुम्हारा उसमें पूछा था कि ह्यूमिडिटी पर टेम्परेचर, ऐसा कुछ पूछा था, है ना. दैट वाज अ वेरी गुड थिंग, है ना. उसमें क्या पूछना चाह रहा था, अगर थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाओगे तो निकल जाता. तो देर वर स्टफ, एक था 5 मिनट लेता है सर्कुलर रेस को, 20 मिनट्स लेता है, देन टोटल टाइम बताना था, है ना, उसका 9-8 आंसर कुछ ऐसा आ रहा था. तो देर वर थिंग्स विच देर वर एट लीस्ट 10 क्वेश्चंस विच यू कुड हैव इजीली नेल्ड इन दिस क्वांट. इट वॉज वेरी सिंपल. मैं गिना भी सकता हूँ 10 क्वेश्चंस कौन से थे. टाइम एंड वर्क से था, ठीक है, और ज्योमेट्री का एक सर्कल वाला था, ठीक है. तो उसमें ये वाली थ्योरम, जैसे यहाँ पे एंगल होता है ना, ये वाला एंगल ऐसे इक्वल होता है, ठीक है. एंड देयर वर क्वेश्चन जो रोम्बस का था, है ना, उसका रोम्बस का एरिया निकालना था, ठीक है. ये क्वेश्चन पहले भी आया हुआ है, सिमकैट में भी आया हुआ है. एंड देन देयर वर क्वेश्चन कि x1 + x2 25 है ना, तो टोटल दे रखा था, तो वो भी एक क्वेश्चन हो सकता था. फिर एक वेट्स वाला क्वेश्चन था कि एक वेट क्या हो तो सम पता हो, फिर भी इंडिविजुअल वेट्स डिटरमाइन ना हो. तो देयर वर क्वेश्चंस, अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, है ना. ठीक है. तो यही था क्वांट में. अगर मैं बात करूँ तो 30 प्लस शुड बी द बेयर मिनिमम. 30 प्लस शुड बी द बेयर मिनिमम in this Aimcat. If I talk about the overall, 30, 20, 50 plus 23, 73 plus is something which you should have scored by this time. अगर नहीं भी आ रहा, there is no problem, but ठीक है, आ जाए तो काफ़ी अच्छी बात है. नहीं आ रहा तो do the analysis. प्लस काफ़ी बच्चों का स्कोर नहीं आ रहा, है ना. I have 3 minutes to speak. काफ़ी बच्चों का स्कोर नहीं आ रहा, तो देखो, स्कोर आए या ना आए इस पॉइंट पे उसका कोई मतलब नहीं है, रेलेवेंस नहीं है. बिकॉज इफ़ यू आर स्कोरिंग वेरी हाई एंड इफ़ यू आर स्कोरिंग वेरी लो एंड हाई वाले बच्चे से जो मॉक्स में स्कोर कर रहा है, पूछ लेना, वो भी उतना ही डर रहा है कैट से जितना तुम कैट से डर रहे हो, है ना. उसके लिए तुम्हारा सेम कैट आएगा, तो दोनों को सेम ही डर है, तो क्या फ़ायदा हुआ जिसने हाई स्कोर कर रहा है जिसने लो, ठीक है. बट यहाँ पे ध्यान रखना कि लो वाले बच्चे को हाई वाले से ज़्यादा डरना नहीं है, क्योंकि एक तो वो पहले ही लो स्कोर कर रहा है, अगर वो और भी ज़्यादा डरने लग गया कैट से, तो फिर वो और भी लो आ जाएगा, है ना. ये तो मान लो ये एक्स क्वांटिटी डर रहा है, ये भी एक्स क्वांटिटी डर रहा है, ठीक है, तुम दोनों दे के आओ, जो होगा. लेकिन ये एक्स क्वांटिटी से ज़्यादा डरने लग गया, सोच सोच के ओवर थिंक करके. तो द मेन पॉइंट इज कि तुम्हें इतना भी नहीं डरना कि वो तुम्हारा जो अभी भी स्कोर कर रहे है उससे भी ख़राब परफॉर्मेंस हो जाए. ये हर साल होता है ना. तुम इतना डर जाते हो वहाँ बैठ के, इतना तुम्हारी मतलब लाते शेक करने लग जाते हो. और ये फैक्ट है कि जब आप नर्वस हो, आप समझ ही नहीं सकते, DLR को ही नहीं समझ सकते, आप VRC को नहीं समझ सकते, क्वांट के क्वेश्चन फुल एफिशिएंसी से नहीं कर सकते. बिकॉज व्हेन देयर इज नर्वसनेस स्टेप्स इन, तो आपकी एफिशिएंसी तो ऐसे ही ड्रास्टिकली रिड्यूस हो जाती है ना. तो नर्वसनेस वगैरह नहीं लाना, ठीक है. तो मिलते हैं किसी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. टिल दैट, टाटा, बाय बाय, थैंक यू.